Hello, Programming 12. I am here to do some object-oriented programming in this 3D environment we're creating with you. We are going to make the gun shoot. We don't have a gun yet. We're going to put a gun in our hands, I guess. I actually kind of like to think of them as snowballs. We're throwing snowballs because they kind of look that way. So cubes, I guess. But snow because they splatter when they hit the walls. I'll show you what I mean. Maybe, I don't know, my computer's running tragically slow. Possibly why we've had some earlier technical glitches earlier. So I hope I can get it working. Here we go. Okay, so here we are in this weirdo land that we've created. And now when I press space, you can make it click, whatever you want. You throw some like snowballs, so I can like toss a snowball out. And you can see it'll hit the wall and then poof, send a bunch of little bits of snow. And the bits will slowly fade away. I should probably make the stroke also fade at the same rate so they don't just like poof, disappear like that. But anyways, you can throw a whole bunch of them and you can just kind of litter. Whoa, they didn't collide exactly. The snowballs don't collide the ceiling yet. But the snowballs, when they collide, they explode out into particles. Wow, I suck at first-person shooter games. Let's just be clear about that. I can't even hit walls. It's a struggle, but I guess it's what I have to deal with. So here we go. Look at that. They're all melting away, fading away. So it's kind of cool effect. This will be a sort of the, as interesting as shooting is, and I think it's a good thing to have, that option. It's mostly just a great example for how do we do object-oriented programming at all in 3D? And the answer is going to be pretty straightforward. It's going to be exactly like we did it in 2D, except you're going to have a Z-axis on things. So I think that'll be fantastic. Just so you know, before we get started, I want to mention that I've reorganized my project. So I wanted to guide you through that in case you're sort of looking at my tabs and looking at my code and it looks different than the last time you and I worked on this project. So the main thing is that I've cleaned up the main tab. I have all my global variables up here still. I have the setup, which is fairly large, and I have the draw function, but everything else has been moved out into a separate tab. So I'll just take you on a tour. We have some object tabs. I put them in capital letters. These are going to be, game objects, like from asteroids. Bullet and particle, and all the other different interesting objects we'll be putting in here. There'll be many. And then I have a character tab. Most of that's going to be the stuff that involves controlling the camera and interacting with the character, like moving, for example. And throwing snowballs will be in here as well. I got the move function in here. I also have the can move forward, can move backward, can move left, right, all that stuff. Those are all part of movement. So I put it into the character tab. The environment tab, I have the map stuff and also other drawing things of drawing the environment. I don't actually use draw axis anymore, whatever. Draw floor, there it is. I've just tidied them up and snuck them over here. Interaction is going to be key press, key released, mouse functions, all that stuff. Please feel free to choose to use mice versus keyboard for various things if you wish. And then, of course, the textured cube. We've had this one for a while, so that's over here in a tab. Maybe textured shapes in general I'll have in this area. So that's my reorganization. I highly recommend you do so as well. As we go forward, it'll be nice if our main tab isn't so busy. It's hard to track things down and make the right changes. So I definitely want to make sure we keep it nice and tidy. Okay, so thanks everybody. In the next video, we'll start actually making these bullets fly through the air, and I think that'll be fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing you talk about that. Okay, see you in the next video.